Well, look who's here on a Friday morning. Just like every Friday morning, Tammy Bruce joins us. How will everyday Americans, ordinary citizens, how are they going to feel about a presidential candidate being indicted and put on trial?
Well, I hear from them. You know, you hear from them on social media. Ordinary Americans, thank goodness, now have a voice, or at least can be heard. You talk radio, social media, especially those who don't like Trump. There is an awakening here a bit about the fact that he's been right. That this is, and as Martha McCallum said earlier on our sister network, Fox News, that something is not right overall in the country. Whether it's a Chinese balloon traversing the country, an American reporter being captured in Russia, why wouldn't they? We've done a hostage switch, a prisoner switch for that basketball player. Why wouldn't Russia take another American to get the leg up? Good. North Korea is behaving as though there's going to be war. Saudi Arabia and Iran have a deal brokered by China. China and Russia are making plans for the world as we move on. As you've made out very clearly, our economy is in the toilet. The nature of Americans and their confidence in the future is going down. The sense of American values and what Americans view as a value is declining as well. So I think what Americans are looking at, as I do on this as well, is that this really, the Trump hatred is a symptom of the hatred of the American value system and what we've stood for. The Democrats are doing this. They never know when to stop. But it proves to the American people, and I think this is what they're going to be seeing also with Georgia and the DOJ's investigation, is that there's a totalitarian weaponization of the American system against a political opponent. And if they are willing to do this to Donald Trump, they are going to do it to everyone. We've heard this argument, and it's accurate. This is outrageous. No matter what you think politically of Trump, this is going to remind the American people that all the problems we have stems from the Democrats. And Nancy Pelosi's statement about this in particular nails it and hammers it home. She said he's going to have a right to a trial to prove his innocence.
No, that's not America.
That is the opposite of due process. This entered the argument during Kavanaugh. Justice Kavanaugh, their argument was he did not deserve due process. He had to prove his innocence. That is a complete mockery of the American system, which starts with the rule of law. And this is why this is obscene and has got to be stopped and rejected. And if other Republicans think this is just for Trump, this is practice. It is practice against everyone else whom they oppose, including the American people and parents. This is practice. IRS. Everyone. Yeah. It is. We are at. You think America could never be at a tipping point? We are now, and the American people have got to reject it.
Something's not right. I like that. I like that. That's a feeling that a lot of people have, whether it's the economy or the border or whatever. And now an indictment of a former president. Something's not right here. And I agree with you. This stems all the way from Trump hatred. That's where it comes from. We've had, what, how many years of this? 6, 7, 8 years?
That was what pulled the curtain back. Yeah. That was, I think, again, that's a symptom of the larger issue of the American left, now the Democrat Party, really loathing the American system. And Trump is a creation of the American system, a man who loves the American system and can strengthen it. That's what he did even for the 2 years he had. And they certainly find that to be something they don't want to return.
I'd love to know if President Biden had any input here whatsoever. This morning he said to Peter Doocy at the White House, no comment, no comment. OK. I wonder if he had any input on this.
Well,
Did he want Bragg to do
They've
this?
always underestimated Trump. They've always overestimated themselves. But we, American families and the American system, will not be a casualty of their obscenities. We cannot let that happen. And we've seen bits along when they go after parents, they go after the American people, and now they're going after this man and the justice system itself. We've got to stand up quickly.
Sad day for America. Something ain't right.
Yeah.
Tammy Bruce, good stuff. Thank you very much indeed, Tammy. We appreciate you being here.